This reading brings an urgent message about someone who is consumed by guilt over how they treated you. They are experiencing overwhelming regret to the point where it's destroying their peace of mind. This isn't just another spiritual reading. It's about genuine soul, deep remorse that's eating them alive. The universe has arranged for this message to reach you at this exact moment. Because divine timing is at work. There's a spiritual appointment happening right now as you receive this insight. Don't scroll away because what you're about to learn could completely change how you view this connection. This person's emotional breakdown over their behavior toward you is reaching a critical point. They can't escape the weight of what they've done. This isn't ordinary guilt or simple regret. It's soul-crushing shame that's consuming every aspect of their daily life. They've been replaying every harsh word, every cruel action, every moment. They chose to hurt you instead of love you. Missing this divine window for potential healing could mean permanent separation between you both. This message found you today because there's a limited time opportunity opening for resolution and closure. The universe is orchestrating this revelation because their emotional state is deteriorating rapidly. They're at a breaking point where the guilt has become unbearable. Their spirit is crying out for redemption, for a chance to make things right with you. The weight of their actions is crushing their soul in ways they never imagined possible. This isn't about manipulation or games anymore. It's about genuine, human suffering caused by their own choices. And the divine is witnessing their complete emotional collapse over losing you. Every tear you shed because of their treatment has been witnessed by the universe. Every moment of confusion when their words cut deep into your heart has been acknowledged. All the times you questioned your worth because of their behavior have been seen and honored. Your pain from their actions was completely valid and justified. The hurt you experienced wasn't an overreaction. It was a natural response to being mistreated by someone you cared about. The disappointment you felt when they chose cruelty over kindness was a healthy emotional response. The strength it took to walk away or set boundaries with them was recognized in the spiritual realm. Your intuition that told you something was deeply wrong with their behavior was absolutely correct. The courage you showed in protecting your peace and self-worth was divinely supported. You didn't deserve their harsh words, their cold treatment, or their emotional neglect. Your heart knew the truth even when their actions tried to convince you otherwise. Right now, this person is drowning in overwhelming guilt and shame about how they treated you. They're experiencing physical symptoms from the emotional weight, sleepless nights, loss of appetite, and constant anxiety about their behavior toward you. They can't stop replaying every conversation where they were cruel to you. Every harsh word they spoke echoes in their mind like a broken record they can't turn off. They're having crying spells when memories of their treatment toward you surface unexpectedly. Their heart is heavy with regret that feels unbearable at times. They're questioning everything about themselves, wondering how they became someone capable of hurting you so deeply. The guilt is making them physically sick as they realize the full impact of their actions. They feel unworthy of forgiveness, love, or even basic human compassion. Their shame runs so deep that they can barely look at themselves in the mirror. This emotional torment is their soul's way of forcing accountability for their choices. They're desperately rehearsing apologies they don't have the courage to speak. Every day they practice words that could express how sorry they are. But fear holds them back from reaching out to you. They want to tell you that their behavior had nothing to do with your worth and everything to do with their own brokenness. They're trying to find ways to explain their actions without making excuses because they know explanations don't erase the pain they caused. Their heart is screaming to acknowledge that they were completely wrong in how they treated you. They want to admit that you deserved so much better than what they gave you. They're burning with the need to take full responsibility for their choices. They want to promise you that they're working on becoming a better person, but they're terrified their words won't be enough. They know that apologies can't undo the damage, but their soul needs you to know how deeply they regret everything. The universe has witnessed every moment of strength you showed. During their mistreatment of you, your worth and value are recognized by divine forces that see your true heart and character. Heaven knows you deserved so much better than what they gave you. Your spiritual growth through this painful experience has been acknowledged by higher powers. The way you maintained your dignity despite their behavior showed your authentic soul. Divine protection surrounded you during the darkest moments of their treatment. Your energy and vibration are attracting accountability from them now. The universe is responding to your worth by making them face the full weight of their actions. Your healing journey has created a spiritual shift that they can't ignore. The grace you showed even when they didn't deserve it was noticed in the spiritual realm. Your ability to see their potential while protecting yourself from their reality demonstrated wisdom beyond your years. The divine is honoring your journey by forcing their awakening. This person is going through deep soul searching about their behavior patterns and emotional wounds. Losing you has forced them to confront parts of themselves they've been avoiding for years. They're beginning to understand how their own pain turned them into someone who inflicts pain on others. They're recognizing toxic patterns and how they handle relationships and conflict. The mirror of your absence is showing them exactly who they became when they chose cruelty over compassion. They're starting to connect their behavior toward you with deeper issues they need to address. This awakening is painful but necessary for their growth. They're realizing that their treatment of you reflected their relationship with themselves. The work they're doing now involves healing the wounds that made them capable of wounding you. They're committed to becoming someone worthy of the love they threw away. This transformation isn't about winning you back. It's about their soul demanding they become better than who they were when they lost you. If this reading is resonating with your situation, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more to support our channel's mission of bringing healing insights to those who need them. Your generosity helps these divine messages reach others experiencing similar relationship challenges. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue creating content that brings clarity and peace to broken hearts, seeking understanding and closure. They're showing subtle signs of wanting to contact you, but fighting internal battles between pride and remorse. You might notice them viewing your social media stories, liking old posts, or finding excuses to be in places where they might see you. They're asking mutual friends about your well-being without directly mentioning their regret. Their energy is reaching out to you through dreams, synchronicities, or sudden thoughts of them appearing in your mind. You might be seeing their name, numbers connected to them, or hearing songs that remind you of your connection. They're writing messages they never send, picking up their phone to call you then putting it down. Their internal struggle between wanting to reach out and feeling too ashamed is creating spiritual static you can sense. The universe is sending you confirmation of their remorse through repeated signs because their energy is desperately trying to communicate their regret even when their pride prevents direct contact. You hold complete power over whether any reconciliation or communication happens with this person. Your boundaries, standards, and decisions are entirely valid and divinely supported. There is absolutely no obligation for you to forgive, reconnect, or even acknowledge their regret. Trust your intuition about their sincerity and your own readiness for any interaction. Your healing and peace don't depend on their remorse or their emotional journey. You can choose to maintain distance while still sending them love from afar. The divine is supporting whatever choice feels authentic to your heart. Whether you decide to give them a chance to make amends or choose to continue your life without them, both paths are honored by the universe. Your worth was never determined by their treatment of you, and your future happiness doesn't require their participation. You have the spiritual authority to decide what serves your highest good in this situation, and that decision will be divinely blessed regardless of what you choose. Several different paths are unfolding based on the spiritual energy surrounding your situation. If you choose to forgive and allow them back into your life, the connection could heal on a much deeper level than before. Their remorse has created genuine humility that wasn't present in your relationship previously. If you decide to maintain your distance and continue building your life without them, that choice is equally powerful and spiritually supported. Your peace and growth can continue beautifully without requiring their presence or acknowledgement. The universe will bless whichever direction feels most authentic to your heart. Their personal growth and transformation will continue regardless of your decision about reconnection. Sometimes the greatest gift we give someone is allowing them to face the consequences of their actions fully. Your choice to prioritize your own healing creates space for both of you to evolve. The divine is orchestrating perfect timing for whatever outcome serves your highest good. In this situation, picture yourself 6 months from now, having made whatever choice feels most aligned with your authentic self regarding this person. If reconciliation is your path, imagine a relationship built on genuine respect, accountability, and mutual growth. See yourself being honored and cherished the way you always deserved. If moving forward without them is your choice, envision yourself thriving in relationships that recognize your worth from the beginning. Your standards have been elevated through this experience, attracting connections that celebrate rather than diminish your beautiful spirit. Either way, you're stepping into a future where your self-worth is unshakable and your boundaries are crystal clear. The wisdom gained from navigating their treatment of you becomes a guiding light for all future relationships. Your heart is more discerning, but not harder. Divine love surrounds every step of your journey forward. You're entering a season where your authentic value is recognized and honored by everyone in your life. If this message has brought clarity to your heart about this situation, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful energy exchange and allows us to continue sharing these healing insights with souls who need them most. Your generosity helps fund our mission to bring peace and understanding to hearts navigating complex relationship dynamics. If you're feeling the truth of their regret in your spirit, type 888 in the comments below as your confirmation of this divine message. Your journey of healing and self-discovery continues to unfold beautifully regardless of what happens with this person. Trust the wisdom in your heart about whether their remorse is genuine and whether reconnection serves your highest good. Every choice you make from a place of authentic self-love is divinely supported. Your worth was never diminished by their poor treatment, and your future happiness doesn't require their participation. The universe is conspiring to bring you relationships that honor your beautiful heart from the very beginning. Move forward with confidence, knowing that you deserve love that lifts you up rather than tears you down. Whether this connection heals or ends, you're walking into a future filled with divine love, respect, and genuine appreciation for who you are.